Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we are here in beautiful downtown Orgrimmar, guys. Now, I didn't record a video on Saturday, and the reason I didn't is because we've got a micro-holiday to check out. It is Free T-Shirt Day. Vendors have been spotted in several locations throughout Azeroth selling T-shirts for free. Well, technically, then they just give them away. They ain't selling them. There are even rumors of entertainers launching free secondhand shirts in capital cities. You know, Smee, that's one of my favorite words in my vocabulary. Free. I get a lot of things for free, whether the person who previously owned it cares or not. So we're going to check around Orgrimmar for one of these vendors. I guess that they have a t-shirt cannon. And I don't think I've ever done this micro-holiday before because I looked at some of the transmogs you can get, and we do not own a one. So we're going to go ahead and rectify that and see what we can actually grab. First off, let's see if we can find these entertainers with the t-shirt cannons. Forsaken Refugee. Now, I also don't know what they mean by capitals. I assume when you're talking about a faction capital, you're talking about Orgrimmar. Because I don't think any of the vendors would show up in the time-warped Undercity, you know? Oh. Rare spawn. This must be the person we're looking for, yeah. Ooh! Free t-shirt. What do we got? Golden Filigreed shirt. I like it because it's got the word greed in it. Oh, he does have a t-shirt cannon. I see him in the distance. Free t-shirt. Show your appreciation for shirts by taking everything else on your upper body off. You know, you gotta at least buy me breakfast first. Golden Filigreed shirt. Bold yellow shirt. Ah, we're gonna get some of the transmogs that we haven't really ever gotten before. Cerulean Filigreed shirt. That has to be goblin engineered. Only we would make a gun that looks so intimidating just for fashion accessories. Wound dressing. I have a lot of these already. But it's a good way to get all the t-shirt stuff taken care of in regards to transmogs. Now, a lot of the ones that I have, I actually got from the Brawlgar Arena. I got some special ones that you can only get there. You know, you're going to put an eye out with that thing. Everyone remembers what happened to Maud Flanders. It's a cautionary tale about t-shirt cannons. Okay, so we got... Hey, gonna look a little bit of swashbuckling today. Actually, I like that. Okay. Nice pirate look.
Hey, that's too far away.
We have got so many of these shirts already. Let's go ahead and check this one. Golden Philly. I wish we could sell these off. It'd be such an amazing way to make money. Alright. Well, now, actually, no, we're not going to use the rocket. We're going to let Reginald spread his buggy wings. And we are going to head to one of the t-shirt vendors. Now, I have a list right here. And the first one is here in Kalimdor. It's actually located in Winter Spring. So let's go ahead and fly past Mount Hyjal. I actually won't be pausing the episode at all, because I know you guys kind of want me to keep on making Warcraft videos. So we're just going to... I don't want this to be a short one, so we'll just go ahead and chill and do a little bit of flying. And I'm really curious. I've been trying to look up when... Ooh, Trial of Style is coming up soon. I love me some Trial of Style. When they're actually going to start dropping pre-patch content. So some of these weekends, if we've got absolutely nothing going on, I'm not sure if we're going to come out with a video. But the pre-patch stuff is definitely going to be done. And hopefully it's going to be some good stuff. I should have just took the portal. Shouldn't I have? I keep on forgetting stuff like that. How you doing there, Reginald? He's a very cool looking mount. I like the chains. I know I've said that before, but it bears repeating. The Gates of Sothad. This is a cool place to level. I didn't like it originally, but it started to grow on me. It's like a weird combination of Ashenvale and the Burning Steppes all rolled into one. Because you got all the trees and the Night Elf shenanigans up here, and then you got all the lava and destruction. And Ragnaros' palace over there. Or the Firelands, whatever. Cataclysm was a weird expansion. They had to do something different after Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King just set the bar so high. And I've noticed a lot of people tend to forget Cataclysm. When I've asked people to, like, hey, what's the Warcraft expansions, they'll be like, Vanilla, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Mist of Pandaria, and they'll just completely skip Cata. Cata was weird times, though, but it was really fun in terms of exploration, because that's when flying became available here in the old world. So people were all over the place, seeing if they could find any, like Easter eggs or things like that. Orgrimmar got a facelift. I enjoyed Cata. I especially liked it in the pre-patch stuff when Deathwing would just fly by and kill everyone in a zone, which is something I always thought that they should have kept. Like when they do the level redo here fairly quickly. I think that'd be a really fun thing that if you decided to do the Cataclysm content, Deathwing would just randomly blitz zones. So we go from the high mountains to... Oh, that's cool. Those are nasty roots there coming through the mountain. Good old Everlook. Which is... I believe this is... Who's the cartel that runs this? This isn't a horde town. It's like Gadgetstan. Steamwheel, maybe? Oh! And here's our vendor. Now just Everlook Bruiser. Shirtsy Cloth Patch, T-shirt enthusiast. Okay, looks like a goblin from Stranger Things. How's it going, Nim?
What's up? You like what you see? You can get it for free.
What kind of goblin are you? Do you have free t-shirts? Shirtsy's cloth shirt. What does it look like? I cannot see. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Oh, it's literally the shirt that she's wearing. Cool. Well, if I ever decided to do a baseball team, if they had something like that in this game, we would be all over it. Okay. So that one is the only one in Kalimdor. There is one in Eastern Kingdoms all the way over in the Eastern Plaguelands at Light's Hope Chapel. So, is there a fast way to get to Eastern Plaguelands from here? I'm in Wintergrasp, of course not. Well, time to use my ring. We're going to head back to the Brawlgar Arena, speaking of t-shirts. And we will head through the arena and take the portal from the Zeppelins. Yeah. Should be good. I don't think... Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to do this. What am I thinking? What we need to do is use the Dalaran Hearthstone. Go back to good old Legion. Talk to the pet elemental thing in the pet shop. And get teleported to Strathholme. Because we did that pet dungeon. Bam. Much better. And here we are in the Plaguelands. Good stuff. There's the Ebb and Hold in all of its glory. Always kind of cracked. Well, that's the starting zone, of course, for Death Knights, but that was kind of interesting that the Death Knights starting zone and the class hall was next to the Paladin class hall, because they're here at Light's Hope. I do really like leveling here in the Plaguelands. It tells a good story, especially when they added the caravan that you take across to all the towers. Somehow it's a little less intimidating. I mean, it's still got some great stuff, but it's less intimidating than vanilla Plaguelands. There's something sinister about that. And Melvin Schertzen, t-shirt enthusiast.
How are you?
I wear this t-shirt to honor Tyrion Fordring's sacrifice.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you have a free t-shirt?
Threads of Tyrion. Is it actually the
Safe
tabard?
travels.
Why do I keep on looking at that? Yoink. It is. Alright, it's Argent Dawn symbol. That's kind of cool for a paladin. Like, take off that tabard. What are you wearing underneath? Ah, crap. There's one holy symbol after another holy symbol, and it just keeps on going. I know the entrance to this place is right here. I believe. Knowing my luck, though, I tried to go in there and I'd get sapped. Kind of like if someone who wasn't a rogue went into the class hall in Dalaran. Alright. So that's cool. That's another t-shirt added to the collection. Next up. Well, we've got one in Draenor. Got one in Pandaria. Looks like two in Northrend. And one in Shattrath. So now let's use our actual Hearthstone. We'll head to Shattrath because then we can just head back to Orgrimmar via the portal. And I can look like this. You know why? Because I can pull this look off. And I'm fashionable. I've got undeniable proof of my excellent fashion sense. Which he does. He's got the shirt to prove it. I'll keep on forgetting we can actually use this. Oh no, it's just an equip. I thought you could like strike a pose. Let's go ahead and get our ring back on. Because I will forget. Shattrath. There we go. I know this center of town better than most. Hello, Adal. Ooh, someone, oh. I forgot this, the symbol, it's, I believe, it's after one of the bosses dies. I'm not sure which one. I assume that's probably Tempest Keep. It's been such a long time. Vendor is in the lower city. Thank you, Minimap. Celis Silksong.
My goods are of the highest quality.
There is beauty in the simplicity of shirts, don't you think? Yeah, whatever. Do you have a free t-shirt for me?
Farewell.
And what do you look like? Oh, that's interesting. That looks like the Thugs t-shirt. Like the original shirt that rogues would start out with back in the day. Oh, a little bit. Much nicer version. Less bloodstains. Oh, I forgot about the sporelings. Sporagar. They look so cool. There's some great stuff in BC. Oh, forgot about Reginald. Actually, this is one of my favorite bars in the entire expansion is the World's End Tavern. There's a lot you can do here once you get the proper quests. So that is Burning Crusade taken care of. I guess we'll just go in order. We went through the vanilla stuff. We went through Burning Crusade. Now we will take the portal back to Org and head to Northrend. And that is not the way to Northrend. Where'd those portals go? Oh, there we go. And there is a... One is located in Grizzlemaw? Wait a minute. Yeah, Grizzly Hills. Excuse me. And the other one is located in... Oh! Stormheim. Never mind, there's only one in Northrend. There's one in the Broken Isles. So Legion is not ignored here. That's good. You poor fool. Bolvar. Got jobbed out to Sylvanas to have an excuse for an expansion. Still a little bit salty about that. Storm Peaks. Oh no. See, I always get confuzzled here because I always think that Zoldrak is here and Grizzly Hills is above it, but it's not the case. I have to remember, you got the Howling Fjord and the mountains that combine to Grizzly Hills, and then it leads to all the unpleasantness there. I just have this feeling, and I know I've said it before during this playthrough, but I think you're gonna see people's interest in vanilla WoW peter out over time, and then you'll have people asking for redone BC, and then redone Wrath of the Lich King. And I think for Blizz, it's just going to be like, all right, well, we like to make money, so they'll just re-release the games, and the cycle will just continue and continue. I think after Wrath of the Lich King, though, it'll peter out. I don't think a whole lot of people are going out of their way for Cataclysm, and Cataclysm's kind of the standard when everything changed, so. But Burning Crusade and Wrath, I'd actually go back to playing Wrath. Classic I'm kind of meh about, to tell you the truth. I started playing during BC. There was still a lot of vanilla stuff back then, but Wrath is where it's at for me. Just getting a ton of people to hit Winter Spring again. Going through Ice Crown, Ulduar. Good times. I've had some good times with these last two expansions, though. I think Battle for Azeroth has definitely had its... whoops. Okay, we are here. South of Grizzlemaw. Where's Grizzlemaw? Ah, the giant tree. Or a giant tree stump. I think Legion was the superior expansion to Battle for Azeroth. But Battle for Azeroth did have some really good stuff to it. I like the stories in every zone. Because I was like, you know, if it's going to be all troll stuff, I don't know if I'm going to particularly like it. Especially when the Alliance has Kulturas and all the pirate stuff. But I ended up really enjoying Talanji's story. And just how she kind of ended up being Empress of this empire. And Rastakan's fall. Where are you? The minimap will show me. I guess I'll just stay on the road here. There's that music. And there's our vendor. Big bears. Shirt the Cloth Ripper. T-shirt enthusiast. And how do you figure? I would love to be able to play one of these guys.
You take precious so I no rip. If you love shirt, let it go.
Uh-huh.
Shirt's precious.
That's precious. What's it doing?
Okay, that's new. Where is Precious? Ugh, I am not a fan of that. I'm sure it would look good on other characters, not necessarily Swindle. Goblins aren't exactly the best models for a lot of this, these clothes. Okay, that is Wrath dealt with, and now we go Cata. There's nothing in Cataclysm. I guess Eastern Plague Lands and Winter Spring was the closest we were going to get there. So, next up would be Mist of Pandaria. So how are we doing on our... Ah, crap. Everything's still on cooldown, so we'll have to take the out-of-the-way approach. Or we just end up not doing this in order. I guess that would probably work best. So, Warlords of Draenor. Going to be here at our lovely town hall. And Tia Shortsleeve is located in Zangara, in Talador. Now, I'm not too keen. Oh, this is where Medivh's little hideaway is, if memory serves.
Well met.
Karazhan Light.
Be careful.
Just go ahead and fly. See, with this, with the outpost in Warlords of Draenor, I think if they had done two things different, it would have been a lot better. One, it should have been account bound, and they didn't really play around with account bound stuff. But having it so you had a base, and it was for all of your characters. So when you started leveling up an alt, they'd already have a lot of the benefits of your work that you've done without having to keep on building the base over and over and over again. And the other thing is, I wish that you'd been allowed to change the style of it. So if your main was like a knight, or not a night elf, if your main was a blood elf, it could look like blood elf architecture. I mean, the walls and everything could still be like orc made, because, you know, the frost wolves are there, but the buildings could have been inspired. Same thing, you know, the Forsaken buildings or Goblin buildings. I think a little bit more. Or you were allowed to change the style of each building, or each little area. I think that would have been cool. A little bit more flavor. I was excited that they went like super orc in Warlords of Draenor, but I think they went a little bit overboard. Okay, is the vendor like right here? Because that would be nice. Any of you all t-shirt enthusiasts? No? Well, that's unfortunate, because I cannot... I can't use the glider, because I am... I've got the Shroud of Resolve on. Wait, is there something I have to do? Khadgar's portal? Ah, there we go. Yeah, see? Karazhan, this is not. Nolash. Oh, there you are. Hey, excuse me.
How are you?
I'm not technically part of the Kirin Tor, but they let me hang out here. Check out my shirt.
Oh, it's a Kirin Tor t-shirt. Collect the whole set.
Safe travels.
Is it literally? Cool. I like that they're having some of the class-specific shirts. Too bad the Earthen Ring doesn't have, like, a set symbol that I'm aware of. I guess they do. They got that circle. Let's see here. Earthen. Yeah, it looks boring though. Could have got a t-shirt based off your class. Like, that would have been fun. Okay, are we still... Well... Crap. Well, let's go ahead and head back. We've got that taken care of. Now we just got to go to Pandaria and Stormheim. And we should be in good shape.
Hey there.
And we are, I guess we're close to Warspear.
See you later.
Go ahead and fly that way. Most people just take the portal there, but... I know I've mentioned that I'd probably, if I ever like came back to the game, I'd like to do a replay through of Mist of Pandaria because I missed it when it first came out. I think I'd like to see Warlords too, but do it with just like one character, preferably an orc, and just kind of go through the entire process. See what it was like, because it did have a lot of personality to it, and I love the fact that all the rare spawns would drop like toys or gear. That's the thing that's actually my biggest criticism from this expansion, from Battle for Azeroth, is like rare spawns is like, oh, what are you gonna drop? Oh, Azerite, what a surprise. You're like, ugh, why you do this? Lion's Watch. See, I actually did. Swindle did a little few things here. See, we built the base. Supreme Lord Kazak is still here. What's left of the Dark Portal? Every time I see those hooded figures with a sword, it reminds me of the original login screen. Because I think, I don't remember if this is accurate, but I remember the original login screen for World of Warcraft, and then I think they eventually changed it during Burning Crusade to look like the Dark Portal from the other side. But I remember both of them. Get a chance to look at the planets here. That was a big meteor impact. Okay. Rush over here, grab the portal. Head to Pandaria. Where is it? Valley of the Four Winds. Another one of my favorite locations. I like the Jade Forest more, but the Valley of the Four Winds takes a strong second place for a location I would actually like to live in the game. Probably because I spent all that time farming. Because I think that was what they were experimenting with. The closest experiment they have ever done to player housing, other than the garrison, and I don't really consider that an experiment in housing, was the farm in the Valley of the Four Winds. I was about to say, I was like, oh, like that was not a friendly. This is the area where you use the firework cannon to destroy all the choppers. But my Pandarian monk, Baoshin, actually went, and I did that every day. It was during Legion too, when he was maxed out with Legion, but I came and did all the farming dailies every day. Farm looked amazing. Still does. I actually think I still have his Hearthstone set there. Oh, the Shah of Anger, I believe, is up. Haven't heard him scream, though.
This cannot be. The Black Empire itself.
Yeah. And I am going to keep to what I said, guys. Like, one of the last things I'm going to do in the series is... Well, I don't know if it's going to be one of the last things I do. We could just go ahead and do... I think we'll do that in, like, the next episode. We're going to talk to our bronze dragonflight representatives, and we're going to get these areas back the way they looked. Because freaking what's his name? N'Zoth is dead. We shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. Here we go. So, Silken Fields. As you can see, such serenity. Swindlegear has not explored a lot of. But the farm is right there. And I believe the Silken Fields is this way. Because this is where the clothing vendor is. Aha! Or no, the clothing, the tailor trainer. There we go. Jade Lovely Shirts.
I just love t-shirts. Do you love t-shirts as much as I do? There's no way.
Uh-huh. Can you hand out a free one? Thank you. Cool for a hunter. Or some such. And the last one is going to take us...
I can't use that item yet.
It says Yumi. And back to Legion. It's like, hey, you should go, one of your t-shirt vendors is hanging out here in beautiful Argus. Kind of sucked. You go to Argus and then you never touch it again. So to Stormheim for our final vendor, and it's in Valdis. Yeah, Valdisal. Oh, we still have dailies. Look at that. For the wardens, I'm actually wondering if I could take on a. We should try it before we end this episode. Let's grab the t-shirt, and then we're going to see if we can take on a world boss for Legion. Just a little swindle. I'm sure we could. Hey, how you doing, Vanessa? I'd like to think that Vanessa basically holds the fort, holds Swindle's place in the Uncrowned. I'll give that critique to Legion. They kind of set the bar too high with this, the whole Uncrowned and all of these guild orders, and then everything just went away during BFA. I like the concept of having people with special abilities or escorts. Definitely made the game a little more fun. Jeez. I remember all the adventures we had in there. There's a reason that Legion series ran for like 220 something episodes. We're getting pretty close too, but I don't think that we are going to match it before it ends. Good old Stormheim. I'm playing with a decent computer now, so I can actually see some of these lightning effects more accurately than I did before. Oh, it's raining in Stormheim. I am shocked and appalled. This never happens. There's the ship where Sylvanas was down there giving us orders before she did a bad with the Valkyrie goddess. It's been a while. Stormy Laystone deposits. We literally went to hell in this zone. Or at least a version of it. That's someone they should bring back for Shadowlands. Hell yeah. Remember all the good times we had? Okay. Guild Crewneck.
What do you want?
I want the t-shirt that you're given. Thank you. And what does that look like? Okay, that's a simple shirt. I like that one, though. That's like something a peasant or someone in the medieval would actually wear. Cool. Well, I do believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7 shirts, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I like if they would do different ones every year. Different NPCs. I don't think they would, but this was an infinitely more appealing micro holiday than the last one we went to. What was that? Which one was that called? The one that put us in the water. Was that last month? Yeah, Luminous Luminaries. That one sucked. Okay, we're gonna see if we can take out a dragon by ourselves and then call it an episode.
Nithog terrorizes Stormheim from his roost atop the Sundered Peak, Swindlegear. His continued existence is an affront to the legacy of the Thorinir. End it.
Oops, only 2,304,000? Easy mode. Dun 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 dun. I always like seeing, like, this was a nasty world boss in the last expansion. Now that we're full up and we've got 450 item level, let's see what happens against Nithog here. Probably going to be the equivalent to one of the wandering bosses. Yep. Pretty much. It's no different than fighting something in Uldum or the Vale. Hey, it tickles. Yeah, it doesn't. This poor dragon. You used to be so formidable. So much electricity. And watch, he's gonna drop something amazing. Oh!
Nithog's madness was a blight on this land.
Holy crap!
You have done a great deed today, outsider.
Kill Jaden's burning wish, legendary. That's kind of awesome. It's useless to me now, but unique equipped trinket. Launch a vortex of destruction that seeks your current enemy. When it reaches the target, it explodes, dealing a critical strike to all enemies within 10 yards for fire damage. Kill Jaden the Deceiver, Supreme Commander of the Burning Legion, has a simple agenda. Consume all life and magic, assimilate every race into the Legion's ranks, slay any who dare resist, and destroy all of creation. You know, those goals seem to contradict each other. I can't not. Okay, we're gonna... I was gonna end the episode, but we gotta test this thing out. Gotta pour one out for our old buddy Kill Jaden, who is now very much dead. Thank you, Valen. I actually didn't lower our item level too much, just by 10. Huh. That was a nice, pleasant surprise. Okay, are we in range? Do. You are higher than the max usable. Requires requires level 115 or below. That's a shame. Oh well. Still kind of cool. Alright guys, well, all in all, I'd say this is a successful micro holiday. Definitely got the taste of Luminous Luminaries out of my mouth. And, ooh, treasure chest. Let's open this for old time's sake. And a tarot deck. But we will go ahead and end it here, and we'll pick it up next time. I don't know when next time's going to be. Hopefully I'll be finding something entertaining and interesting for you guys to check out. But regardless, we will see you guys when we see you. If y'all like the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Later days, everyone.